Have you ever had somebody disrespect you and you be like, where in the world did that come from? Like, for what? If so, this is the perfect video for you. Stay tuned. My name is Cyrus Ausar, and my mission is to embody the emotion of overcoming. I believe we all fight battles we hide from the world. My objective is to help you win those battles through perspective. Stay tuned. Have you ever had somebody come out the blue and just disrespect you? And you may have done so much for them. You looked out for them their whole life, etc. Let me tell you a story. One time when I was younger, it was somebody that ended up moving in with me and my family. You know, I know his family was going through something crazy, and he was going to get put out on the streets. So he ended up living with us for a year or two, year and a half roughly. And at that point, my father and my stepmother, we feeding him, he's staying in my room, etc. We living for, like I said, about a year and a half. Later on in life, he always had an appreciation for what family done for him. And later on in life, I found out he felt some type of way about me, but I didn't know that at the time. It's just he could not verbalize it because of what my family had done. But anyways, I went to this house before, and it was him and it was about maybe 6 others. At this point, he was a junior in high school. And he was smoking and he was drinking and etc. And I literally was like, bro, you about to be a really good football player. You should not be in here drinking and smoking, etc. At this point, I'm in college. He gonna say, look at my life and look at your life. There ain't no difference, and I smoke and I drink. And I was like, whoa. I've always looked out for you. I always told you, some game that can lead you in the right direction. I even brought you in. I let you wear my clothes. I let you do all that. I let you sleep in my bed. And the time that I look out for you when I leave for college and come back, and I say, you know what, this is not going to help out your career because you're trying to go here, he disrespect. And I was like, I was shocked. And then everybody around him going to say, you can't tell him what to do, Si. I was like, I'm not telling him what to do. I'm just giving him real game. But then I realized these other people around him wasn't out for his best interest. So it's me, him, and 6 other people. And I'm saying this amongst them all. Because these are adults. They my age. But he the younger one. And I'm like, yo, bro, you about to be a good, so let me go ahead and feed you some knowledge. Disrespect. And I was like, abrupt disrespect. I ain't seen that coming from nowhere. And I was like, And I remember at that point, I was like, should I tell him more? Should I pull him to the side or should I let it be? And I let it be. I was like, you know what? You're right. Our life ain't much different. And I was like, we have huge differences. But I'm like, if you can't see the difference, I made my best attempt in trying to help you. So anyways, I fall back. Maybe a year later, I end up running into him at a event, a party or whatnot. And we ended up talking. I didn't really have no problems beyond that. But I did always think about the things that he said in that abrupt disrespect. And we getting ready to leave the party, and he was like, Cyrus, man, I need a ride home. I don't got a car. In my mind, this is wrong. But in my mind, I was like, yo, I thought our lives was the same. You don't have a car, I do. Now, that's not the proper way of thinking. But I was still a little bitter because of the abrupt disrespect. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take you home. So I ended up taking him home. And upon the drive home, I got a chance to talk to him. I was like, bro, what was up with that comment a year and a half ago about that? He was like, man, I was just going through a lot. I was wrong. I was like, but what made you say it after I done did so much for you and I done looked out for you crazy? He was like, I just felt the pressure of the people around me and I just wanted to do as they were doing. And I was like, oh, man. And I was like, did any of them give you any game? Any of them try and tell you the best way to go about it? He was like, no, they just, passed me the blunt, passed me some more liquor and kept it moving. I was like, man, so how many of them do you kick it with now? Like just maybe 2 of them. I'm like, you still doing the same things? He like here and there, but not like how I was. He was like, bro, but let me tell you something. You was right. Because now my career, my football career ain't turning out to what I thought it was. Before, I was killing everybody off natural talent. But as I got older, it becomes like a work ethic. It's exactly what you were saying. I was good when I was younger because I was bigger than everybody. But now that I'm getting older, I got to, work out. And the fact that I was drinking and smoking, it killed my career. I was like, that's the way it be. So I'm here to say this. Oftentimes that abrupt disrespect is you giving somebody a message that they're not ready for at that time. You can give somebody some real information, but if they're not ready at that time, they're going to lash out in what way they feel is comfortable. Because they in this environment where everybody is doing one thing and they're a follower, then they're going to follow the trends of everybody else. They don't have that mind on their own. So I'm saying be patient with people. At that time, I was wrong because I was thinking I was right with my information, but I was wrong on the way I was thinking. I was like, okay, you want to play me like that? There's going to be a time where you're going to really see the comparison between our lives. And that's not the proper way to think, but that's how I was thinking because I was so hurt at that time because I was like, I done did so much for you and I ain't even expect nothing in return. I just look at you like a little bro. Let me go ahead and help you out. And you repay me by disrespecting me? All right. And I'm upset that I did get bitter because there's no telling who I could have helped after that I didn't because he did me that way. He responded that way. And I was like, if he going to respond that way, ain't no telling how somebody else would. So that's not the proper way to look at it. And that's something I had to self-reflect on and overcome. But I say that once again, at times, you're right when you give people information. You're absolutely 100% correct. But also at times, they're not willing to accept what you're right about. It's a difficult thing for them to face. So that's what I want to say. If you like this video and you like this perspective, please like, share, and comment. I look forward to it. Thank you.